SOFI stock is set to have a massive week coming up, and the reason they're about to have a massive week is because they're about to report their Q4 2023 results and full year 2023 results. The day they'll be reporting is January 29th, before the market open, somewhere around 7 a.m. Eastern time. I want to talk through some things to look for and one major warning to all SOFI shareholders. But first, before we get into all that, if you're new here, thank you for being here. I'm Austin. I'm a co-owner of cloudbusinessweek.com. I'm also a stock market investor. Most importantly for this video, I'm a SOFI shareholder. I've been a SOFI shareholder for many years now, and it's been a wild ride, but I'm looking forward to many more years of success as a SOFI shareholder. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, become one of those 2,600 or so people. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay, let's get into this. So SOFI is going to report their Q4 2023 and their full year 2023 results January 29th. The reason that this is such a massive moment potentially for SOFI is because they have forecasted that Q4 of 2023 would be their first ever profitable quarter. And this isn't just adjusted profit and adjusted net income. They said GAAP net income. In their Q3 2023 results, they reiterated that they plan to hit GAAP EPS profits in Q4 of 2023 for the first time in the company's history. That is absolutely massive. SOFI has no problem growing. The revenue growth is probably going to be high 20s, if not low 30s. It depends on where the numbers shake out, but I could see high 20s or low 30s for the revenue growth. Member ads are going to be insane. Product ads are going to be insane. Total deposit growth for their savings and checking accounts going to be insane. Origination volumes, especially student loan refinance origination volumes, I think are going to be through the roof. And I believe the technology platform progress that was made from Q2 of 2023 to Q3 of 2023 is going to keep on going and even accelerate into Q4 of 2023. It just so happens that the one metric that happens to be in question is also the metric that could change the story for SOFI in an absolutely insane way. To go from a really beastly hyper growth company that's losing money, there's a ton of those, right? To flip from that to a beastly hyper growth company that's now making profit on the bottom line and GAAP net income, that's a very different stock. That's a very different stock that has a very different investor base that will buy that stock. So this is a huge prove yourself moment for SOFI. If they can come through and deliver with that Q4 GAAP profit, it's going to be huge for the sentiment around SOFI, not just with retail, but more importantly with institutions. Remember, institutional money is really what moves these stock prices. SOFI is not some micro cap company. This is a multi-billion-dollar market cap company, hovering around 7 billion right now. But if SOFI comes in and misses that and is not able to report that Q4 GAAP EPS profit, this is where that major warning comes in. The stock will almost certainly plummet to the ground. And I mean, it could be a massive collapse of the share price. Not because, oh, it's the end of days for SOFI, but because when the management team makes a promise and then reiterates on that promise and misses it, that would be devastating for the trust in the management team. And number two, SOFI has to get to profitability ASAP because a money-losing company is not a strong financial company. I don't care how strong your balance sheet is. I don't care how strong your revenue growth is. You are factually way less strong of a company and in way lower and weaker of a position of power if you're losing money versus if you're making money on the bottom line. So I think if they come in and miss that one specific metric, I think they could miss multiple other metrics and the stock would not drop. But I think if they miss that one metric, the EPS number, we will see the share price absolutely crumble. Do I think they're going to miss on that metric? Do I think they're going to come in and report a GAAP EPS loss? Heck no. I think they're going to smash it. I think they're going to beat expectations. Current consensus estimates for SOFI in Q4 of 2023 are for about a 4-cent positive EPS. I could totally see them coming in and beating that by a few cents. Like I said earlier, I don't think any of the growth metrics that we're going to look at, revenue, member ads, product ads, origination volumes, deposit growth, technology platform growth, I don't think any of those numbers are going to miss. And I also see them coming in and crushing it on the GAAP EPS numbers. I think it's going to be a great quarter for SOFI. It's going to be a huge prove yourself moment. The story is absolutely going to flip on Wall Street about SOFI because they're making money. There's still going to be a few concerns about the fair value accounting of their loans. As the Fed brings rates down, it is a possibility that it could hurt SOFI's EPS numbers. But that hasn't happened yet. Rates were definitely not dropping in Q4 of 2023, which is the quarter they're about to report. I don't think rates are going to drop in Q1 of 2024, so I don't think it's even anything we need to think about for the short term. So based on that warning, if they do miss those EPS numbers, I think there is a chance. I think that chance is very small, but I do think there is a chance. I am holding some cash on the sideline. I can get really high interest on the uninvested cash I have right now since rates are so high, so I'm not worried about losing a bunch of value to inflation. I'm okay with having some cash on the sidelines to go ahead and scoop up more shares if SOFI drops in any major way after these earnings. I'll definitely be posting a video the day of the SOFI earnings. Big position for me. My stock market accounts and my net worth are absolutely going to move on Monday, either up in a massive way or down in a massive way. We'll see how it all shakes out. I want to know what you think down there. Are they going to miss these EPS numbers? Do you own SOFI shares? Are you staying on the sideline? Are you looking to enter on some weakness? Let me know what's going on in your brain around SOFI. I appreciate you being here in a major way. Thank you so much. Have a great day.